Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Balatro. Balatro? Nobody knows. Forget about this run. It was on stream and it died. I alt F4'd, I think. We unlocked the painted deck on stream. I didn't get a chance to really make it work. +2 hand size, -1 joker slot. That's nice. Losing a joker slot is really bad. Like that's hard to work with. I know we just doubled literally $4, but it was either that or do this encounter and then probably not have enough money to buy the polychrome joker. I think the trade-off for not having not having as many jokers is with the increased hand size, it should be easier, although I'm not sure if you're necessarily seeing it play out. It should be easier for us to make really good hands. Instead of fishing for 2 pair, full house, early on at least, we should fish for stuff that's a little bit more aggressive. This is, I mean, it's not really what we're looking for, but you never know if maybe there's something to be said about this plus lucky cards, this plus lots of wheels of fortune or something, but we need another joker, preferably a joker that scales our mult. Oh my god. And then played face cards have a 2 in 2 chance to give $2 when scored. Holy, and it's kicking off. We're getting 15 mult off of everything that we play. Am I an insane person? We should almost play like low hands to generate as much money as possible, right? Like, am I an insane person if I play Jack? I would be insane not to play Jack, brother. It's $2 a hand. Remember, by the way, aces are not face cards. Although now that I think about it, if we played both Jacks, it would have actually made us an extra $1 because we would have gotten 2 guaranteed scoring triggers, but in 1 less hand. Anyway. Okay, I know we have 16 bucks. For now, I think you buy both. Face cards give 30 chips, and then misprint, I honestly just look at misprint as something that can like carry us for a bit. And then we just want to play face cards. Like, I know I'm discarding some pretty good stuff, but to me, I feel like I would be silly to not, you know, take this to its logical kind of endpoint, which right now is play as many face cards as possible. We are skipping a decent amount. we are people. We are skipping. Maybe that beats misprints because we already get 10 mults from this. Actually, you know, maybe that, in hindsight, I actually feel like it's not great because we probably won't be skipping as much now that we have, like, the engine is sort of online. If anything, I'm trying to think of, like, our dream hand for the time being is definitely, like, 4 of a kind face cards. I don't mind playing 2 queens. We're kind of, like, money maxing right now. I don't mind playing a queen. It makes us $2 and costs us $1. We could also play 4 nines. 4 nines, Jeremy. Pair of jacks is probably the best of both worlds. 1 hand, 2 triggers. Me in the Guns Akimbo universe. Doesn't really work, but you understand what I'm going for there. Planets appear more frequently. Now, like, immediately, our engine is online. Look at our economy. Look at our scores. Like, we're doing great. What we would like to do more than anything else, I think, is more face cards is a given. And then, like, good planets, obviously. But I don't even know what planets we'd be looking for. So for right now, let's just make another king, brother. We'd like to get some enhanced Andrews into the deck. Let's go next. What's an enhanced Andrew? What, you can't read between the lines on that one? Enhanced Andrew. What is a face card that has some kind of enhancement on it? Like a gold seal or something like that. Or a wild card. Or a lucky card in particular because we got this extra probability cooking for us. We'll always go Arcana. I mean, we're basically like just spending our interest right now, which is pretty good. Like, you might say Temperance. And you're right, it's free money, but money's not really an issue right now. At some point, score may become an issue. So, let's cook, Jesse. We could make everything, like, flushed, and then you're playing flushes with face cards. Like, I'm sure that's... Let me put it this way. It's really, really easy for things to go right now. What we should be, perhaps, moderately concerned about is getting really lazy because the hand is the game is so easy to play right now that we end up falling off before ante 8. Obviously, I would love to go endless as well, but that is very Joker dependent, which doesn't seem to work too well with this deck. But who knows, man? I guess, again, if we're going to be running throwback, we gotta consider getting rid of this guy. It is giving us times 1.5, like, just by itself, which is, dude, you gotta try, brother, you gotta try. 2 in 4 chance. Oh, an extra 10 mults, okay. And then we would love, brother, we would love a lucky card. That's so obvious. Because, again, it gets double the probability, man. Probability build. Who would have thought? I'll take another lucky card, thank you very much. I don't really want more plans. If anything, I want more tarot cards. Okay, none discards. I missed the part where that's my problem. Yeah, it's cooking. We're keeping the score comfortably low. I know that sounds like I'm spinning it as if like we're doing bad, but actually we're doing just fine. In fact, we're doing better than fine. We're cruising. We're 6 minutes into the video. We're on ante 4. Don't really want to purchase playing cards. Definitely almost always want to purchase Arcana cards. Of course, Hermit is tempting, but I'm going to have a controversial opinion for you, okay? It is always good to get more money in this game, but sometimes I think it's so easy to see how good Hermit is, and don't get me wrong, it is often the right choice, but it's so easy to see how good Hermit is that you may overvalue it, not relative to like what it does, but relative to what the other cards can do for you. Okay, 2 in 5 chance for 20 mult and a 2 in 15 chance for 20 bucks. That's not that bad, brother. That's not that, I mean, we made $6 just by playing the cards to begin with. I genuinely think, I have to look at what the boss blind is. I hope it's not like disable all face cards. I'll mult you up, brother. See if I care. Enhance. Lucky is an enhancement. In this case, because we can't get 2 cards out of it, I'll take the money. And maybe we can add an enhanced face card via this. That's an enhanced face card. Steel's also very important, but I'd rather have steel face cards. Cards played previously are debuffed. Not that big of a deal, brother. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was talking about. How's it going with you? Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I truly believe if we get our face cards enhanced, we don't even need to make any augmentations to our jokers, and we'll have a very good chance to win ante 8. Now, endless, who knows? I should also recall that this is lowest possible difficulty, aka Ascension 0 or 1. No, I think 0. So I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, like, considering that I was having trouble with this deck on stream, like, we really put it together once we logged off. And I know what you're going to say, by the way. You're going to say you got 85 bucks, you can only earn $5 in interest. Maybe why not play 2-pair? You know, while you're here, why not play 2-pair? I recognize that some of the money is not doing us any good, really. But I do want to say, it doesn't go bad. You know, just because we're generating null interest off of, like, you know, 60 of our dollars, it's not like that then goes away from us. So I don't want to just burn like 7 rerolls just because I'm like, oh, I don't want to be over 25 bucks. Like, I think that's I think it's the wrong way to look at things. It's money we can spend later when we actually have something specific that we're looking for, I think. Brother, you gotta try. I think anytime you get a Wheel of Fortune, you gotta give it a try, man. Now, we'd love some negative jokers. Destroy 5 cards. Create 2 copies of a selected card. Destroy a random card. Add 4 numbered cards. I think we just don't be crazy here. Just create 2 more Lucky Kings. And I'll reroll in some circumstances. You know, you are a foil chip. generator. But we're playing a little bit of everything. I think the secret for this build is going to be... First off, our jokers look freaking sweet, dude. But our secret for this build is going to be that at some point, we'll decide either that we have enough money, or perhaps more likely, that we just need more score. And we can sell the business card or scary face in order to get... Oh, we can actually... Wow, you're right. It's hard to sell. It's hard to sell. I see it now. I see the problem. Because all of our mults are like... they're all bonused up. It is hard to get rid of any. And yet here we are. Planets and Celestial packs are free. I would love another voucher. Why am I skipping, though? Because if I skip now, I gotta get less opportunity to... That's okay. Give me the full discard. Give me... why don't you destroy 2 of these bad boys, because they're not face cards. And then discard these 5. Minimum 2 pair. I was hoping they would be jacks. They are jacks. So right now, our dream hand, which we certainly did not get, but our dream hand is... Oh, that's some good stuff right there. 4 Lucky Kings. I don't even know if we have 4 Lucky Kings in our deck, but certainly we have at least 3. If we can get even one of the plus 20 mults to pop, like, we're feeling good. Cheaper rerolls. I actually don't want to buy playing cards from the shop, I think. All cards to a single suit. Destroy a random card, add 3 enhanced face cards. Re-trigger on a lucky card with extra probability. Brother, that's the way we gotta send it. Although I'm like, dare I sell, go oops all 6s and double all probabilities again. And then it would be a 4 in 5 chance for plus 20 mult. And a 4 in 15 chance for 12. But 20 mult is not that big of a deal now that I think about it. I guess if anything, we'd rather just re-trigger you. I don't want to get into an argument, but basically, I guess re-triggering kind of doubles our chances of it working to begin with. Let's go tarot. Tarot cards might be the most underrated asset in the game. They're so valuable. I'll go a purple seal any day of the darn week, man. I mean, you got to run this. It's that way. First, let's destroy some non-face cards. Work with me, brother. I see the mult. I see the mult. Oh, baby. You know what? We might want to just buy Mercury, man, and cruise it up and down the road. Is this a pair build in secret? I think the only thing we're really looking for is obviously more enhanced cards. But then also, not even a hollow joker. Negative jokers take this to the next level. Here's how you know we're balling out of control. We just discarded 4 of a kind aces. I would happily discard another ace. Wheel of Fortune. I don't even... It can overwrite something. I almost feel like you want to overwrite... Why give it a... They won't even let... No, they won't let me use it. They said we're too good. Our swag's too big. They're gonna kill me. I guess we just play then. I don't know. Well, we could have a chance to add polychrome to a negative joker at some point. But this was like not as good of a hand as I expected. That's ×4. Pair is less than ×4. We actually have like royal flush potential, although it's not high potential. Never mind. We won. 14 tarot cards. If we decide, you know what? Perfect opportunity. I appreciate the money that you've given us, but... Oh, baby. It's gonna scale, man. We're buying a Mercury, cruising it up and down the road. This is gonna scale with every tarot card we get. We got enough purple seals in the deck. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm not interested in that one. You've insulted me. Let's level up 2 pair. Listen, We can send out some cheap rerolls, okay? So on this one, we only draw 3 cards. So you want to be very, maybe careful is not the right word. You want to be sensible with your discards and your plays. We'll play a little full house for you. That's a really good hand, it turns out. I'll play this because it might give us 20 bucks just to play it. It took us over the edge regardless. Now, one of the best ways to +1 hand size is pretty sick, bro. So I'm willing to say ante-8 is in the books. Maybe I'll live to regret that statement, but I feel like we're cooking. Holy cow. Re-trigger all cards. And it's so temporary. If it was negative, I'd be all over it, man. Obviously. Forget the Mega Arcana. We want to play with this. We'll generate our own Arcana. So I'm a simple man. We're not playing flushes. Maybe this is cowardice, but let's just use this on diamonds for the trigger. And then discard anything that generates more tarot cards. Convert you into some trash. Honestly, I'm a simple man. Let's go... let's turn a 10 into another face card. And then we turn a queen into a king. And then we got, I mean, I'll play 4 of a kind kings any day of the week. Where's my red seal lucky card, though, man? That's what I'm waiting for. Where's my 20 bucks, by the way? If we're going to go endless, it would be really nice to get some negative jokers. It would also be really nice to get steel cards. I love to take Malph's card. I'm sorry, just with 4 joker slots, it's really tough. It's a really tough sell. It's not your fault, buddy. It's not your fault. It's a good joker. I take it all the time. Because it gives me a great excuse to play flushes. I will. You never know. I mean, we're not in a position to be saying no to planets at this point. I'm trying to figure out, why are we making so much money again? Did one of my lucky cards trigger and I was yelling at it for not triggering? Like, that would be a mistake. I would apologize for that. I would feel bad. Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it. To the tune of Mario song. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Sorry. Sorry, I'll stop. They're telling me to stop. They're telling me to stop. Okay, I understand. Dump it, but don't say it in the Mario voice this time. How about 9-10 Jack Queen King? You ever hear about this one? I didn't see $20 extra in my pocket there. How about you get discarded, thrown away? I want to discard you too, though. How about King, King, Jack, Jack? I get that that's not making us money anymore, but face cards are still good for Scary Face. Although now I'm thinking, brother, you could probably dump Scary Face. We got enough enhanced cards. If you got a better Joker, it would have to be way more than 10 mult, though, because we're obviously getting great benefits out of the chips as well. Have to be the right situation. Kind of a dream Balatro run right now, because we didn't have to commit to a hand early. You're not gonna like this. We didn't have to commit to a hand early and then try to like let it ride. Instead, we were able to let our run just kind of get created naturally, and then everything else fell into place later. It's a very groovy combination. I'll tell you straight up, this is probably going to get sold. Pair is only level 2 still. What about 2 pair? 2 pairs level 3? Okay, I can read between the lines on that. We are better off waiting. Possibly getting a full house. 4 of a kind's pretty good, I suppose. How about 4 of a kind with a stone card attached? That's a bit of a one-off for us, I'll admit. And then forget about your gold card, brother. Play this level 6 full house with a lucky card. You have to acknowledge, okay? By the way, we bought a Joker that gives a... Except for the polychrome aspect, which we paid for by skipping blinds, this Joker gives us no benefit. Like, directly. So, I'm kind of cooking here, alright? Couldn't use it, unfortunately. I'm kind of cooking on this one, considering we have such weird... oh, you know what? You can get sold too, now that I think about it. We're cooking up something kind of special. It's not going to go endless, but a lot of people are not going to be running polychrome oops all sixes and trying to make it work, I think. Let me get a steel face card. Again, if we go endless, we're going to need it. We're also going to need serious planet scaling. I don't know, man. Straight flush has some potential, although it's probably pretty low. Wrong build for Joker stencil. 100 grand. 100 grand. Is this a double skip me situation? Try to get a... No, you play this one, skip this one. And then get a polychrome Joker that maybe could replace throwback. Yeah. Because throwback... As much as I like it, and I do like it, I haven't really been skipping too many blinds. So go steal mode on me. Why don't you go lucky mode on me? And look at this, we got 4 lucky cards with doubled probabilities. And one of them triggers 2 times. I should be rich after this. There's one molt. Another molt and 20 bucks and another molt. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. We do tend to discard, but I don't think... with 4 jokers, it's tough for me to justify using a spot just to level up one hand when we play such a diverse assortment of hands. But, you know, you never know, I guess. I don't even know why I'm leveling up high card. It's just inertia because I've leveled it up before. I don't really want to create a Pluto. But everything else, I just wouldn't even, like, use it for anything, so... You know, we should have just bought the Fool, rather than using it right away, but no big deal. Sun, it is still 1 molt, so it's a skip, and then this is where things get a little spooky. Probably not too spooky, but a little spooky. Face card Joker's disabled. I missed the part where that's my problem. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. You never know. Oh, I don't have any space for another tarot card, you fool. Wow. Let's use. Use. We got to play 4 of a kind kings with 3 luckies, bro. Like, that's just, it's science. And this is the boss. 2 mults is pretty... Well, we might want to be a little bit more serious. That was not as rich as I thought it would be. So you're a debuff this. Maybe the chips... Maybe it shows you how much the chips in that mult actually do matter, bro. Let's go... I mean, you're extra chips, though. You're extra chips. I don't really care if you're gold. We don't... The money is fairly irrelevant for us. Good. Okay, so I honestly, I didn't give enough respect to Scary Face. The chips were actually making a... They were helping a lot. Now, polychrome me. Retriggering a lucky card with double probabilities is mighty tempting. It is... God, what I wouldn't give for some negative jokers, man. Scram, scram, scrammy, 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 scram, 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 scrammy, scrammy. A lot of good stuff to do here. 2 tarot cards obviously helps Fortune Teller. Lucky cards go crazy for us, but these cards are already all enhanced. Although if you're going probability, then maybe lucky card does matter. Strength, you could make the 2 queens into kings, and then you're more likely to play more kings in the future. I actually think that that's the way. It's a little less flashy, but look, it even has a watermark, bro. How could I say no to this? You give us times 2 multi, you give us times 1.5 and re-trigger a card. It's so greasy though to get rid of you. I don't think I can resist, man. I really don't. Look at that card. The card should cost like $1,000. I'm sorry, you gotta go. And this means I no longer have an impulse to skip blinds, which I think is good for us. We need some negative jokers. What a strange build versus what I'm used to running, by the way. So no negative jokers, which means we play, which is great because it gives us more time to enhance our deck. We cut non-face cards. We cut non-face cards that generate tarots. It gives us a Fool, which gives us the Hangman, which we then use to cut. We then cut the non-face cards. Create a wild card. I don't know what to do with that. To be honest, I don't know what to do with either of these. I'm going to play 5 kings with 3 lucky cards. Give me some money on this. We should have had the lucky card trigger twice instead of the chip card. But it's relatively minor. Why don't you become glass? And you could become wild. And then I'm a pretty simple man. Our full house is reasonably leveled. So ante 9, to me, seems like it's going to be okay. Ante 10 might be where we top out on this one. Still pretty good. Still beating the game, just to be clear. In case you want to get on my case. I mean, you got to know that in Balatro, it happens with every roguelite. It happens with every game, probably. But people, they get too good too fast. You know, you're bullying people on the internet. They feel like they can't play flush builds anymore. The game's balanced, bro. Just because flushes are easy to spot doesn't mean that, like, they top out faster than other builds that are harder to get. People are out here like, oh, you only got the ante 11? I saw somebody get the ante 17. Yeah, that's, you know, first off, good for them. But we're talking about, like, every single run. That's crazy mode, man. I'm not getting rid of Oops All Sixes. The card's too sexy. It's too swagged up. The man's a genius. Man uses stone on stone, asked to leave the establishment. I don't know what to do with a mult card at this stage of my life. Honestly, we might just put it on an ace. We got 5 kings. One of them is steel. Let's make sure our lucky card is in position 1. I don't mind playing a steel card right now. It gave us 40 mult. That's pretty solid. But even then, we're not really, you know, steamrolling the competition here. We're doing okay, don't get me wrong. Death card? Yeah, I would just create another lucky king. I mean, the lucky cards are kind of like the crux of this whole arrangement. If we're gonna keep the Joker that doubles listed probabilities, then we're going to go lucky card because it's funny. It's pretty much the same reasoning behind Ballot here as well. Sure, I'll buy that. But we can see, like, the way that we're running the deck, the score is topping out. We don't really need to enhance more kings. If anything, we could, like, cut cards. We don't really, again, need a wild card. I will use it just to increment tarot card, but oh, then I should never mind. Horrible timing. We need 5 flush 5. Sure, flush 5 might be a way for us to scale ourselves out of relative danger. Sorry to do this, but I think this is the way. Probably should have bought the earth too, but all face cards are debuffed. Well, that's not good. It's not good, people. But don't cry yet. I still think we have to play face cards because we have so many of them. I understand that they're debuffed. Don't get me wrong here. As you can see, we're cooking up a little bit. Let's just see how it looks. That was horrendous. Okay, obviously we can't do that. But what about 5 of a kind? Okay, this is new tech. Use the death card to create more tarot card opportunities. I know we're on 3 of a kind here, but I gotta I gotta discard you. I'm sorry, I need the tarot cards. They could be force multipliers. Fool gives us the world, star gives us diamonds. That's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know what to do. I think I played this one completely wrong. We shouldn't play... I mean, unless 5 has been buffed, it's actually worse. That's really bad. Okay, well then, it's pretty simple. We lose. We play this. We don't have any discards, so to get new cards, we have to play cards anyway. We play this and we hope to draw the 8. And no, we're stuck. We have a flush, I think, but... Alright, that's just the boss hard countered us. I'm happy with the run. Kind of a nasty way for it to go, but we did get to ante 9, right? For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time on that one. We'll try a different deck next time. Click the like button if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. See ya!